Hi and welcome. I'm Tylee. I'm a yoga teacher and a whole body wellness professional. I am here to guide you and hopefully support you in your healing and wellness journey. So thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to practice. Today we're going to practice Third Eye Chakra flow. So chakras are energy wheels or energy centers that we have within our body. We have 7 directly connected to our spine. And today we focus on the third eye chakra. The third eye is located in the center of the forehead. It's pretty mainstream nowadays, I feel like. So you may have heard about your intuition and the third eye chakra. But today we're going to practice yoga postures and making shapes with the body and exploring what feels good, but really tapping in and trusting your intuition, opening channels within the body that help you to connect deeper to yourself. We'll take plenty of moments to explore and reconnect to your breath, move at your own rhythm. So I'm grateful you're here, and thank you for showing up for yourself. We'll get started in an extended child's pose whenever you're ready. Please take a few moments to find any other movement that may feel good on your way. I'm going to take a gentle twist. Maybe for you, it's a seated cat-cow. Or if you come into your tabletop position and notice that a couple wiggles here would feel really good too, please take them. I'm really excited to bring this flow into the home. My home yoga practice is incredibly sacred to me and has saved me time and time again. So as you come into your extended child's pose, really allow yourself to get comfy here. We're going to settle in with the breath. So if you notice as you maybe widen the knees, you can gently rock the hips side to side, find a little more space. Hands are welcome to even walk toward the outer edges of your mat. Give the shoulders and neck a little room. If the forehead or chest doesn't comfortably rest on the ground, make any adjustments there that may feel nice. So if you have a block at home, awesome, but it could be something nice and soft you have close by, a pillow or a blanket, just to lift the earth up to you, and your forehead is gently resting on something and is supported. Allowing yourself to soften into your practice. Gently close the eyes and breathe out all the way. So empty, empty, empty your lungs. Next breath in through your nose. Big, full cleansing breath in. Fill the belly, fill the heart, the chest. Open mouth, exhale. Allow the body to soften a little deeper. We'll do a couple like that. Big inhale in through your nose. Fill the belly. Fill the chest. Open mouth, exhale. Relax the jaw, relax your shoulders. Good, one more just for you. Big inhale. And exhale, let something go. Whatever it is today, the to-do list, the busy mind. And gently settle back into the natural rhythm of your breath. Not forcing, trying to change anything. But zooming out a little bit to become more aware of the breath. Notice how it feels as it travels in through your nose, down the back of your throat, into your belly, up through the heart, the chest, the throat again, and out your nose or your mouth. You choose. A couple moments to feel into the rhythm of your breath. Relax your shoulders. Allow the tailbone to get a little heavier. And take one more full breath in. And full breath out. Gently begin to rock your forehead from left to right. Resist the urge to rush. Maybe gently rocking to one side on your inhale and one side on your exhale. Beginning to awaken the third eye chakra. Lives in the center of our forehead. But it's also got a little home within our brain, deep within. So trust, big inhale. Big exhale. Coming back to stillness for just one more moment. And set an intention for your practice. Take a moment to maybe ask yourself, how are you doing? Allowing yourself to kind of soften into what is. Notice if anything comes up. And trust that this time is valuable. So if nothing came up here, anchor in your breath. And practice is full of magic. Let's take one more breath in. Big breath out. Gently walk the hands toward the right side of your mat. Coming into a gentle side body stretch. So hands may walk off of the right side if you need a little more. You're welcome to gently rock the hips from one side to the other. And then eventually find stillness here, grounding through the left hip crease. Maybe right hand stacks on top of, or left hand, stacks on top of the right. Big breaths into the left lung. Feel your belly expand. And exhale to soften. One more big inhale. Exhale, let it go. And one palm print at a time, slowly walk through center. Notice the texture of your mat. Maybe what's going on underneath the palm, the fingertips. Or as you move, how the whole body is connected. What's going on in the low back, in the hips. And making your way all the way over to the left side for a side body stretch. Notice the difference in the two sides. Crown through your right hip crease. Reach through the right fingertips, but gently, lovingly soften the right shoulder blade down the back body. There's a lot going on. Gentle tuck of the chin. Most importantly is to breathe. Big inhale. Big exhale. And a couple more. Stick with them. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Really good. Gently coming back to center. Take your time. And then pressing through both palms. On your next inhale, hips lift up toward the right side of your mat. So we're coming for a big hip circle. Hips drop toward the front. And on your exhale, hips go to the left. And all the way back, extended child's pose. Now again, finding a rhythm with your breath. Moving at your own pace. And your exhale, shifting back, settling in. And really notice what's going on underneath the hands. Come back to that hand to earth connection. Awakening the shoulders, the hips, the side body, the heart, the breath. And then one more on this side. Big inhale. And big exhale. Lots of pops and noise from me. When you're ready, cycling in the other direction. So inhale lifts you up toward the left, sweeping the hips forward. And your exhale sends them back to the right and all the way back. So notice as you get into the glutes and the hips, don't worry about what you look like. Focus on sensation here. It may be nice even to close the eyes or soften the gaze. Find one more full cycle. In and out. So good. And when you're ready, we'll meet in a neutral tabletop position. So coming to stack the bones, hands scooch up underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hip points, palms flat, fingers are nice and wide. So awareness in all of the knuckles, press all the knuckles down, but especially first finger, middle finger, and thumb. Helps take some of the pressure out of your wrists as you press the ground away. And a little micro bend of the elbows, so a little softness as you spiral the elbow creases forward. Now, coming to bring awareness to the spine, keeping all of that you just did in the arms, gaze straight down at your mat. Crown of the head reaches forward toward the top edge, so intentionally find some length in the back of the neck. And sits bones reach back toward the back edge of your mat. Intentionally find length in the low back. From here, hold everything, hug the navel up and in. So front body hugs up to meet the back body. Supporting the low spine. Now this may be enough, feeling a little tremble or shake, definitely building some heat. Or we're going to add on just a little bit. Curl the toes under, let's test this. And hover your knees just an inch or two. So pressing the ground away. And once you're here, or even if knees are on the ground, try and squeeze your mat together. Hands squeeze towards your feet, feet towards your hands, or knees towards your hands. Big inhale. Strong exhale. Good. One more like that. Inhale. Strong exhale. Beautiful. One more breath in. Exhale. Hips go up and back. Downward facing dog. And take a moment here to soften in our first down dog. Bend one knee. Bend the other. And come up onto your toes. And bend the knees. Just take a moment to notice what you notice. How does it feel to be upside down today? A little shift of perspective gives our bodies a little opportunity to set some of that overthinking mind, the stress, the anxiety down. So notice where you can do that here. Maybe soften the shoulders a little bit more. Come back to pressing those knuckles down. And eventually find stillness in your dog. Hands in line with your shoulders. Ankles hip width. Give yourself nice symmetrical dog today. And then elbow creases try and shine forward just like we were doing in our tabletop position as you press the ground up and away. Good. Inhale onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Chest reaches to the thighs. Coming into the super bend down dog. Ground presses up and away. Good. Big inhale in. Exhale, shift forward to plank. Plank pose. Shoulders stack over the wrists. Crown of the head's reaching. Navel's hugging up and in. We're going to wake up some muscles. Inhale, bend the knees. Sink the hips back. Super bend. Exhale, shift forward. Find your plank. Nice and active. Good. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, shift forward. Plank pose. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale, plank and hold. Pressing the ground up and away, this doming sensation of the upper back body. Hip bone shining up towards your face. Big breath in. Strong breath out. Good. Inhale, shift forward even more. Exhale, controlled lower to your belly. Elbows hug into the side body. Knees can always lower, but building strength to push back up. Untuck your toes when you get to your belly. Fingertips walk off of your mat in line with your shoulders. Elbows up toward the ceiling. So coming to tent through the palms, just pressing through the fingertips, and then also pressing through the pubic bone and the tops of your feet. So finding those foundation points. Inhale, lift your heart, your chest. Shoulder blades squeeze together and down. Slight tuck of the chin as you find length through the back of the neck. Take one more inhale, find a little more length. Exhale, soften and release. Forehead to the mat. Nice and easy. Beautiful. Again, inhale, lifting up, pressing through the fingertips, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, soften and release. The shoulder blades together, I should say. Good. One more. Inhale, lifting up. On your exhale, right shoulder lowers to center. Gaze underneath your left arm. Big stretch. Inhale back to center. Practicing a little shoulder flossing. Left shoulder drops to center. Gaze underneath the right. Good. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder lowers. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left shoulder lowers. Good. One more on each side. Take your time. Really good. Back to center. Inhale. And exhale, soften and release. Scooching the hands back in line with the ribs. Elbows hug into the side body. Curl the toes under. Lift your kneecaps. Nice activation through those legs. Come back to the palms. And when you're ready, power up to your plank. You got this. Big inhale, press the ground away. Yes. Exhale, shift back. Downward facing dog. Heels ground down. Come back to the palms. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale, let something go. Don't be shy. Inhale onto the tippy toes. Exhale, slow walk to the top. So take your time. Maybe it's baby steps. I like to crisscross my steps, kind of get into the outer hip, the ankles, the backs of the legs. You do your thing. And truly, slow down. We'll meet in a forward fold when you're ready. So coming to the top of the mat, ankles hip width, knees nice and bent. First forward fold, always give yourself lots of space. So maybe even chest resting on the thighs. I love that. It feels nice and supportive for me. And then finding an arm variation that feels nourishing right here, right now. Just take a moment to listen. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. You might be just fine right where you are. Back to your feet. Or if you notice, clasping the elbows may also feel nice. Add a little weight to that low back stretch. You're welcome to gently sway or find movement or interlace behind the calves or the low back. Explore. And take one more big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Really good. Gently release your arm variation. Hands come all the way down. Knees stay nice and bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands slide to the shins or the thighs. Now, elbows hug into the side body. Crown of the head's reaching forward. Sits bones reaching back. So just like in tabletop position, nice long line from crown to tail. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your heart. Keep some of that length with you. Good. Let's do one more with a breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, root to rise. Slight tuck of the chin. Come back to those feet. Take your time as you come to stand. Fingertips eventually reach. Big breath in. And exhale, hands by your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms face forward, fingers spread nice and wide. Coming back to our power pose. We've done this together. Lift your heart. Relax your shoulders down. And without looking down, trust yourself. Come back to your feet. Maybe a lift of the toes. I like that. It kind of reminds me to ground the tailbone. Maybe lift the heart a little more. Or maybe it's a gentle rock. Or another series of movement that helps you reconnect to those points. But take what you need. And then eventually find stillness. Feel yourself here. And take one more inhale. Big exhale. Good. Next inhale, fingertips reach all the way up to the ceiling. Right hand grabs onto the left wrist. Inhale to find a little more length. Exhale, tilt to the right. Not forcing. Follow sensation. Press through both feet nice and even. Spiral the heart, the chest up. Relax the shoulders down. And take one more breath in. And exhale back to center. Navel hugs in for support. Good. Flip your grip. Left hand, right wrist. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tilt to the left. Now, gentle activation in the core. Hips are knocking forward, supporting the spine. Then relax the shoulders. Big inhale. Exhale back to center. Navel hugs in. Good. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Lead with your heart. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Plant the palms. Step one foot back and then the other foot back. So coming back into our plank with a little more ease. Bend one knee, bend the other. And you press the ground away a little more. Rock the hips side to side. Just see what's up here. Then we'll meet in stillness once more. Stacking the bones, shoulders over the wrists. Elbow creases shining forward, crown of the head reaching forward. Navel's hugging up and in. Big breath in. Strong breath out. Good. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, controlled lower to your belly. Elbows hug in. Nice and easy. All the way. Untuck your toes when you get here. Elbows stay hugging in. Pressing through the pubic bone in the tops of the feet. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your heart, your chest. Slight tuck of the chin. Exhale, soften and release. Let's do one more nice and slow. Inhale, reach those toes back. Exhale, soften and release. Really good. Curl the toes. Lift your kneecaps. Power up to your plank. You got this. Big inhale. Exhale, shift back. Downward facing dog. Big cleansing breath in through your nose. Out your mouth. Good. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Then one more full sun salutation. Inhale onto the tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, and travel to the top your way. So maybe it's another walk. Maybe you're ready to hop. And allow yourself to do that. Kind of play around. And see in a forward fold. Nice intentional footing when you get here. So feet either all the way together, really together, or ankles hip width. Knees can be soft. You choose. Inhale, halfway lift on your length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Take your time, slight tuck of the chin. Excuse all of the traffic today, my goodness. Exhale, hands by your side. Settle into your most exquisite mountain pose. Maybe feel the webbing between your fingers. Intentionally take up some space. You're worth every inch of that space. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Inhale, fingertips reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Drape the upper body down. Let it feel good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms. Step back. Or maybe you want to hop back. I'll see you in plank either way. Last little hold together. Big breath in. Strong breath out. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, controlled lower. Maybe stopping halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra again, going through that series. If you're in your upward dog, press the ground away. Lift your heart, lift your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Navel hugs up and in for support. Or maybe knees are on the ground and are lowered for support. Start to kind of cultivate your vinyasa. How do you want to move? Each one can be different as long as you follow your breath. Take one more inhale in. Exhale out. Good. Slowly lower your knees and come into a resting position of choice. Maybe it's back to your extended child's pose. Could be traditional balasana, knees together, feet together. Maybe fingertips even want to reach down towards your toes. Allow the shoulders to soften. Take a moment to rest. Maybe close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Notice how it's moving. Notice how it feels, traveling in and out your body. Our greatest tool. Reconnecting here over and over again. So as we continue to move, use an open mouth exhale to release your heat, any stuckness, tension, stress. And keep a nice steady breath in through the nose, out through the nose or the mouth, best you can, to help regulate the heart and the mind. If you're ready to keep moving, take your time coming back to downward facing dog. I'm going to leave space if you would like to take a Vinyasa or a series of movement. But we'll all meet back in downward facing dog however we want to get there. Focus on you. Notice what comes up. And follow what the body's asking for. Our body carries so much information. We just have to slow down, listen. So when you get to your downward dog, your way, nice full body awareness moment here. Symmetrical dog, hands in line with the shoulders, palms flat, fingers nice and wide. Awareness in all the knuckles, but come back to those peace fingers, first finger, middle finger, and thumb. Upper arm bones rotate out, so elbow creases feel like they're shining forward. Hips press up and back. Heels ground all the way down. So good. Next inhale, right leg kicks all the way up to the ceiling. Ground through your left heel as you bend your right knee. Pressing through both palms evenly, trying to even out the shoulders as well. Lots going on, you got it. And then lastly, hug that right heel in. Full breath in through the nose. Full breath out. So good. Inhale in. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Lift the knee up and over. Turning on some muscles. Inhale, kick it back. Three-legged dog. Hips nice and even. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Cross it over. Upper body's in plank. Or you can do this in table. Inhale, kick it back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward. Knee to nose. Hold it here a moment. Press the ground away. Lift that right heel higher. Big inhale. Exhale, step the right foot up. Spin the left heel. Rise, warrior two. Take a moment to get here, pressing through that right foot, front knees over front ankle, front toes facing forward, back toes slightly turned in. Head, heart, hips are stacked in your warrior two. So there's no lean forward or back. Notice tailbone down toward earth, heart, chest lifted, shoulders relax down as you reach the fingertips from left to right. Gaze is over your middle finger. So really focus. Where are you going? One more breath in. Exhale, relax. Good. Inhale, front arm reaches, forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Right knee stays nice and bent, left arm comes down, or can wrap around the low back. But keeping that right knee nice and bent, relax the right shoulder. Lots going on. Big inhale. And exhale, right elbow to right thigh. Left fingertips reach all the way up to the ceiling. Side angle. You're staying in a little bit more lifted variation of our side angle intentionally, keeping connection to this energetic highway we call a spine. So notice equal distance between shoulders and ears. I can make that adjustment always. Crown of the head's reaching. And then lastly, maybe firstly, come back to your feet. Press through those feet. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through the right leg. Right fingertips reach up and back. Big stretch. Should feel good. Exhale, big cartwheel. Soften through the right knee. And coming all the way down to frame the right foot. Turn onto the left toes. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back. And flow through a vinyasa of choice. So maybe you choose, inhale shifts you forward. Lowering back to your belly. And then inhale, open your heart, your chest. Exhale to soften. Maybe you're skipping vinyasa. I'll be quiet so I don't mess you up. But making your way, having some fun, and trusting that you're doing it right. This listening, this self-awareness journey. It's magical. It's a way to be here. Big inhale.
Big exhale. Yeah, that felt good. Hope you got one of those in too. Next inhale, left leg kicks all the way up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Open and stack the hips. Hug the left heel. Ground through the right heel. Press through both palms. Lots going on. One more breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale in. Here we go. Exhale, left knee up and over. You got it. Inhale, kick it back. Three-legged dog. Hips go even now. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Cross it over. Upper body's in plank. Inhale, kick it back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward. Knee to nose. Hold here. Hug the left heel up and in. Big inhale. Exhale, step the left foot up. Spin the right heel down and rise strong. Warrior two. Focus on you. I'm going to keep my back to me toward the video intentionally, so don't focus on me. You can always use my body as a reference, but invitation to really feel into warrior two on this side. Maybe noticing how this side is different than side one. Most of us are dominant on one side of our body, so the other side will show up differently. And here we practice this awareness. Next inhale, front arm reaches, forward, up, and back. Peaceful warrior. Pause a moment. Left fingertips reach up and back. Right hand can be down or wrapped around. Left knee stays nice and bent. And find some integrity in that right side body. So not dumping in either direction here. One more inhale. Exhale, left elbow to the left thigh. Right fingertips reach all the way up to the ceiling. Side angle, come back to those feet first. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Maybe hips knock forward even a little more. Coming into this nice long line. Crown, tail, reach, big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Inhale. Reverse triangle. Left leg straightens. Left fingertips reach up and back. Big stretch. Exhale, gentle cartwheel all the way down. Reach past the fingertips. Plant the palms. Step the left foot back. And flow. Sync it up. Trust what you need. We'll meet back in down dog when you get there. Take a couple moments here in downward facing dog. Nice open mouth exhale or two. Release some of that heat. Really good. Next inhale, up onto the toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, and travel to the top. Your way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Press through those feet. Fingertips reach high. Exhale, hands by your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Nice intentional footing. Feet together or ankles hip width. Press the ground away. Find length through your crown. So I'm noticing a slight tuck of the chin is needed on my end. Find length through the back of your neck. So it's not chin to chest. It's this back and lift when it almost feels like you're trying to give yourself a double chin. Play with this sensation. Relax the shoulders. In a couple moments, I'll be quiet. Breathe. If the eyes are closed, gently flutter them open, allowing some light, but stay deeply connected to you. As you bring the palms together, Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. Lift your heart to your thumbs. Make this physical connection, heart to thumb. And when you're ready, shift your weight to the right foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left knee lifts, left toes nice and flexy. Now, standing leg can have a little micro bend or a bend to it. Finding integrity in the spine here. So tailbone's down, heart chest is lifted, crown of the head's lifted. Big breath in. Exhale, kick the left heel back and make your way to high lunge. Trust the ground's back there. Inner thighs will turn on. Bend your back knee. Get your tailbone underneath you and come back to that dunda. Find your center line. And then from here, maybe fingertips reach up, but they don't have to. You notice a little tightness in the shoulders, widen your arms, relax the shoulders down. Good. One more inhale in wherever you are. And exhale, warrior two. Spin the left heel down, arms go nice and wide. Inhale, front arm reaches forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle, right elbow to the knee, or maybe right fingertips reach down, left fingertips reach high, but not dumping your weight all the way to the ground. Really drawing awareness, trying to make this long line from left heel all the way up through your crown. Keeping integrity in that right side body. And one more breath in. And one more breath out. Good. You can stay right here. Breathe. You got it. Or we're going to play with a little balance with half moon. Press off of the left foot. Right fingertips reach out a foot or so in front of your right foot. Left foot is stamped on the back wall. Left fingertips reaching high, really expanding. And if you need to lift the earth up to you, maybe your blanket, your block, whatever you got at home is right out in front of here to catch you. Wherever you are, one more breath in. On your exhale, slow, controlled lower of the left leg. We will all meet back in reverse triangle. Straighten the right leg, right fingertips reach up and back, big breath. Exhale, gentle cartwheel all the way down. Planting the palms, step the right foot back, sync breath to movement, whatever that means for you. An invitation to slow down. You are moving fast enough off of the mat. So let this be just a gentle reminder. I've got time and space for you always. Make sure you have time and space for you too. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bending your knees, gaze forward, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Press through those feet, fingertips reach. Really take up some space. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring all that energy down. Relax your shoulders. And shifting your weight to the left foot. Now, it's helpful when we're doing our balance to find a drishti or a focal point out in front of you, wherever you are, one that's preferably not moving. And then right knee lifts, right toes nice and flexy, really pressing down through all the points in that left foot. Notice that the tailbone could go down and then how that may affect you all the way up. Big breath in. Exhale, kick the right heel back, right toes land, inner thighs engaged, tailbones down. High lunge, Anjaneyasana. Here we are, big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the right heel down, arms go wide. Inhale, front arm reaches forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle or extended side angle. This time, maybe left fingertips can reach down, but really be mindful, maybe finding some opposition between that left arm, left leg. Press them together, spiral the heart, relax the shoulders. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Stay and play, or we fly in our half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Extending out, out, out through all of the limbs, really pressing that right foot back, fingertips reaching, maybe even crown of the head reaches forward. Big inhale. Exhale, slow, controlled lower. Finding your reverse triangle, left leg straightens, left fingertips reach up and back. Exhale, big cartwheel all the way down. Plant the palms, step it back, find your breath. When you get back to downward facing dog, notice how you feel. And if you can stay and want to stay for 3 cycles of breath here, do. Or maybe it's coming a little bit lower to the ground.
and finding a resting position for 3 cycles of breath. Wherever you are, add a beat or 2 to your inhale. Beat 2, 3, 4, 5 to your exhale, as long as you can on that exhale. Really extend. Signal to your nervous system that you got this. You're good. Last round. So completing your cycle of breath, and take a moment to just gently feel into your body. Feel back into your practice. Notice the texture of your mat. Move the tongue around in your mouth. And gently make your way to downward facing dog. Find what feels good along the way, please. Take any series of movement. Maybe it's a cat-cow. Nice and easy. Wiggles. Do your thing. So last round on each side here. And come back to your intention. So what you were thinking about at the beginning. What do you need from your practice? What would feel good? Notice if that intention is still true. Maybe you've forgotten it and need to set a new one. All is good. Just really anchor the mind and trust your practice. Going through same similar series, just adding on one more layer. So you know what you're doing. Take one more inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, right leg kicks all the way up. Hips nice and even. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Lift the knee up and over. Inhale, kick it back. 3-legged dog. Got it. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Nice and controlled. Inhale, kick it back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Hold, big inhale. Exhale, step the right foot up. Spin the left heel. Rise, warrior 2. Nice and strong. Inhale, front arm reaches. Forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle or extended side angle. Stay 1 inhale. 1 exhale. Half moon if you'd like it. Ardha Chandrasana. Little. And pressing off the left foot, left toes, nice and flexy. Option, if you feel good and you're like, yes, doing so good today in my half moon, bend the left knee. Left hand grabs the top of your left foot or ankle. Kick your foot into your hand as you open the front body. Big stretch, big inhale. Big exhale. Really good. Gently release the left foot if you have it. Slowly lower the left foot down. If it's lifted, straighten the right leg. Right fingertips reach up and back. Reverse triangle. Exhale, big cartwheel. Last one. Really reach. Let's add a twist, turning onto the left toes. Plant the left palm. Left knee can also lower down if you'd like. Right fingertips reach all the way up. Nice broad collarbone. Hug the right knee in here. And deep belly breath in. Deep breath out. Last little bit, completely optional, otherwise stay and breathe, is to turn onto the side of the left foot. Right foot comes to stack on top. Side plank, Vashisthasana. Option to lower the left knee, keep the right leg long. Option wherever you are to lift the right leg and do fun things. Choose a variation that makes you feel strong. Maybe take up a little more space, big inhale. Exhale, gently release. Right palm down and flow through your Vinyasa. Now only you know if you are breathing and moving together in integrity. So don't cheat yourself. Really show up. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last side. Ground through the right heel. Inhale, left leg kicks high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, up and over. Good, find those knuckles. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Cross it over, upper body's in plank. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Hold, big inhale. Exhale, step the left foot up. Spin the right heel down. Warrior two, strongest yet. Inhale, front arm reaches forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Extended side angle. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Half moon. Take it or leave it, of course. I'm going to scoot back so I'm like in frame. But do your thing. Hopefully you're flying and not worried about me. Stamp the right foot. Right fingertips reach. Again, maybe you want to play with Shavasana. Sugarcane pose on this side. Bend the right knee. Right hand grabs the top of the right foot or ankle. Kick your foot into your hand. Find opposition there. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Gently release. We'll all meet back in reverse triangle. Take care of you on your way, please. Straighten the left leg. Left fingertips reach up and back. Exhale, gentle cartwheel all the way. Let's find our twist. Plant the right palm. Left fingertips reach all the way up. Maybe right knee is lowered or lifted. Wherever you are, hug the left knee in. Nice broad collarbone, big inhale. Strong exhale. It's like my favorite twist, so good. Turn onto the side of the right foot if you'd like. Coming into Vashisthasana, whoa. Or side plank. Pressing the ground up and away. Maybe finding another variation. Big inhale. Exhale, gently release left palm down. And last call for Vinyasa. Take it or leave it. I'm going to go easy. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Coming to down dog. And starting our cool down with the breath. This is one of my favorite breaths. If you've been in class with me, we've done it together. Lion's breath. So in your lion's breath, you'll stick your tongue out on your exhale and gaze at the center of your forehead. So we're looking straight at that third eye point, really activating, shedding any heaviness, getting out of our own way. So don't be shy. Wherever you are, exhale out all the way. Empty, empty, empty. Next breath in through your nose, big inhale. Lion's breath out, tongue out, gaze at your third eye. One more just like that. Don't be shy. Big inhale. Lion's breath out. Beautiful. Slowly lower your knees. Swing the feet to one side, any side. Extend both legs out long. Untuck the booty. Sits bones nice and grounded. Ankles hip width or feet together, really together. And then bend your knees. Nice, generous bend of the knees. Lift the heart. So find that dunda or staff again here with your bent knees. Inhale, fingertips reach all the way up. Exhale lifts you up and over into your fold. Finding those beautiful feet. Start sliding the heels out and extending through the backs of the legs. No forcing or cranking in this forward fold. Paschimottanasana is not about flexibility. It's not about where you land. It's about accepting where you land, allowing yourself to soften, to close your eyes, to turn inward, and to listen. So a couple cycles of breath here. Come back to your diaphragmatic breath, breathing deep, deep, deep into your belly. Relax your shoulders. Separate your teeth. And once you've found a few good, deep belly breaths, tuck your chin into your chest, and from your sits bones, slowly roll all the way up One vertebrae at a time. Head and neck will come last. Shoulders lift up toward the ears and roll back and down. And then again, up, around and down. Up, around and down. And then the other way, 3 times. Nice, slow down. Bring the hands behind. Bend your knees. Scooch the booty forward. Plant the soles of your feet. Grab on behind the legs. Adjust as much as you need. Loop the shoulders back and down. And last little bit of strength. You got this. Navel's hugging up and in. Heart chest is lifted. Shoulders relax down. So here's that danda or staff again we play with. And then gently rocking on to the sits bones. Now we're going to stay holding on to the legs. So maybe it's the backs of the thighs, or I like to grab onto one of my wrists. But keeping integrity in the spine is what we're looking for, and building strength in the right way. Relaxing the shoulders, really building the right muscles and connections. So be easy with yourself, and let's slow down the breath here. Big inhale in. Slow breath out. Good, one more inhale. One more exhale. Maybe on this last one you want to let go. Palms face the ceiling. Big inhale in. On your exhale, slow, controlled lower to your back. Yay, we made it. Big morning stretch. Ooh, my water. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Clasping onto the knees. Or maybe holding onto one wrist. From here on out, we're slowing down, so find your breath and soften your gaze or close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Find gratitude for showing up for your practice today. Big move. Last little bit together here. Gently release the knees, soles of the feet plant behind your hip points. Hands come down by your side, palms face up or down, you choose. Press into the back of your head, snuggle the shoulder blades underneath you, and find some support for the low back. So slight tuck of the tailbone, and just feels good. From there, hands can gently rest wherever feels best. And when you're ready, right foot lifts up to the ceiling, and point your right foot, and then flex all the toes. Point, 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 flex. Spread your toes wide and draw a big circle one way, and then the other. Good. Keep the toes bright. Right ankle crosses the left thigh. This may be enough as you press the right thigh open, right knee, be mindful. Or coming for our reclined pigeon, thread the needle as you lift the left foot up. Left foot is stamped. Those nice bright toes again. And from here, lots of options to get curious. So maybe it's just a gentle rock side to side. Or you can extend the left leg. Come back to your breath. Take one more inhale in. And exhale, gently release the left foot down. Keep the right ankle crossed. Arms go out into a cactus. So elbows nice and bent, 90-ish degree angles. Hips scooch to the right just an inch or two. Knees fall to the left for a supine twist. You may stop in our figure 4 supine twist. Keeping the right foot planted and finding some space through that right waistline. Or you're welcome to bring the right knee all the way down and find a supine twist here. Allow yourself to get cozy. So bring in your blanket or a pillow if you need any kind of support under the head, underneath the knees. Really allow this practice to feel good. And we're almost to the end, but don't cut yourself short. Get one more good full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Slowly come back to center. Uncross the right ankle. Toes are nice and bright as you scooch back to center, and windshield wiper your knees side to side. Get a little internal, external rotation of the hips going. Maybe a little massage for the sacrum and the low back, the glutes. And then back to center. Plant the soles of the feet, knees up toward the ceiling, palms flat. And left foot lifts up to the ceiling. Point and flex. Point and flex. Keep your toes bright. Circles one way and then the other. Almost missed it. Heck no. Really see what's going on here. One way and then the other. And then when you're ready, toes stay bright again. Left ankle crosses the right thigh. Maybe you take a moment to just pause. Notice how this side feels. And lifting the right foot, thread the needle, interlace behind the right thigh if it feels good. Opening up through that left hip. Take a moment to soften. Come back to your diaphragmatic breath, breathing deep into your belly. And again, maybe eyes are closed. Cheeks are nice and soft. Breath is full. And one last inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Gently release the right foot down. Arms go out into a cactus. Left ankle stays. Hips scooch to the left. Knees fall to the right for your figure 4 supine twist. Or coming into another variation that serves you. No wrong answers if it feels good for you. Really listen. This practice is all about connecting to your inner guide, your inner voice. So trust it. Trust what comes up. Big belly breaths in and out. Allow the body to get a little heavier. And gently coming back to center. Uncross the left ankle. Hug both knees in one last time. And bring the knees nice and wide, coming into a happy baby. So you may stay right here, just keeping the knees wide, holding on, finding some wiggles, or lifting the soles of your feet up toward the ceiling, grabbing onto the outer edges of your feet, maybe inner arches or the big toes, finding a happy baby, extending tailbone out toward the top edge of your mat, finding this dunda or staff again, even on your back. Snuggle the shoulders down, maybe a couple of gentle rocks from side to side. Maybe one leg extends and then the other. Smile. Way to show up for yourself today. Find any other movement that would feel good to close out your practice. Trust yourself. Trust your breath. Maybe it's a couple bridge poses, waterfall legs. Maybe it's something else. Knees can go wide, finding a little bus stop in reclined cobbler's pose. We'll all meet together again in Shavasana, extending both legs out long and extending arms out wide. But I do always like to remind you that Shavasana doesn't have to be taken on your back. If this doesn't feel good for you today, please roll on your side, go to your belly, find an upward seat. Just take a couple quiet moments to close out your practice, however that looks for you.
Last invitation from me, wherever you are though, is to practice taking up a little more space. Widen the arms and the legs if it's physically. Open your heart, your mind if it's energetically, emotionally. And trust you are enough. Stay with you here for a few moments to breathe. Come back to the awareness of your breath. Traveling in through the nose and out the nose or the mouth. Allow your body to get heavy. The practice of letting go. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. If you're ready to get moving, thank you for sharing your valuable time with me. I'm going to close this here on the back just to stay in union with those still grounded. If you're heading off to your day, gently bring the palms together and bring the thumbs to the third eye. Closing out our third eye chakra flow. Big inhale into your third eye. Exhale out. Allow yourself to go. Be seen. Be great. The light in me sees and respects greatly the light in you. Namaste.